the more you work on your passion, I think you get a bit of purpose behind it. Yeah. Got into this sports club called Abs Powerlifting. So it's a group of us who kind of like squat, bench, deadlift. So I think the community, like kind of working with them and competing there has been one of the best experiences. Lots of great people, and I've kind of learned just a lot about just life in general from them. So that I would say is a very good experience for me. Yeah.
Would you say that's your ikigai, your purpose in life?
A purpose in life. I believe a person has many purposes given the roles you play. As a son, I have a different purpose with my mom, as a colleague, with my family, with my colleague, with friends, different. But I would say personally, the community, yes, they are very close to me, and I feel like working towards them or working with them is something that it gives me happiness. Yes, I feel like it just sometimes comes to you. I feel it's like an idea, sometimes I think no idea just comes out fully formed. I suppose the more you work on it, the more clarity you get. Last year was a pretty tough year personally in terms of like a lot of things happening. So I think one of the things I kind of read somewhere and which kind of really gave me a kind of confidence and peace is I think the quote went something like, a lot goes wrong before a lot starts going right. So I feel that stuck with me, and I feel like to like whoever is listening or think, like whenever you're in a kind of tough spot like in life, I think a lot kind of things get better. Just kind of have to stick with it, kind of thing.
Would you like to share with us what went wrong, and in the end it turned out to be something good?
Yeah, so it was more of a medical thing, kind of thing. But yeah, I wouldn't say turned out good anyway, but like it kind of put a lot of things into perspective. What I would say, just like about how I spend my time, or about things what's important to me, what's not, stuff like that. Like I think when you're just by yourself for a very long time, a lot of things are put into perspective. Yeah.
What do you value the most right now after spending some time in the hospital?
I would say health, 100% health. Not taking that for granted anymore. So yeah, a good health. Because I feel I think you can have a lot of problems in life. Like I think sometimes you can have financial problems. You can have problems with your relationships at work. But the moment you have a health problem or a health crisis, nothing else matters. From experience, I'm saying this. Once you have a health problem, nothing else matters.
What is the worst when you go through something like this?
What's the worst? I think just kind of having faith that things are gonna get better. Like when you're on your medications, when you're like the doctors are doing everything they can, just kind of fighting that inner battle. I think is the most toughest at that point.